I can't see what I look like. It's okay, I'm talking to myself. Sorry. Literally. Hey friends, it's me. I'm just gonna start. I don't think we have anybody in here just yet, but I'm just gonna start talking. I am obviously in a new place, and I'm a little awkward, and we're gonna be talking quietly because my husband is streaming in the same room. This is what the Thanksgiving's all about. It's about a married couple streaming their dreams. I apologize for going a little bit later than I said I was going to earlier. We had a little dinner. We did the thing where I'm sorry, I keep looking over here. My setup is very different. My setup is a little different. We did the thing where when you go to ShopRite and you get the free turkey at the end of the year, but we don't like turkey, and I think it's okay for people to just start admitting we don't like turkey. So we got a big old lasagna instead, and those take like 2 hours to cook, which worth it because it was delectable. So what are we doing today? This is my question. This is your question, because that's my question too. So I had somebody in the chat last week from North Carolina, which was really fun. And so I found something that I wanted to talk about. And I don't know if it's going to be interesting or fun, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to talk about it. Sorry, I really don't mean to like look down. I just want to switch to live chat. You know, just in case someone decides to say hello. But yeah, anyway, so we had somebody in here last week from North Carolina. So I'm going to just go ahead and we're going to take a look at something that is from that area. Can I get to the next thing? Oh, no. Before we start, sorry. I said I was going to do news. So there's a little bit of news that I was excited about. So I just want to play this really quick. This is something that I saw on the news, and I thought this was interesting. And it's just, it's horror news. I don't know if there is like a real horror news, but we're going to take a look at this.
New warnings about toys that contain AI chatbots. This might look like a cute plush doll, but sales of Kuma Teddy have now been suspended after researchers found the bear openly discussed sexually explicit and dangerous content with kids, including how to light a match.
Hold the matchbox with one hand.
When prompted, the bear also telling them where to find a variety of potentially dangerous objects, including knives, pills, matches, and plastic bags. The bear, which sold for $99 online, integrates OpenAI's chatbot.
We just have no idea what these AI toys are going to do to a child's development and to their mental health. And so unless you want your child to be part of this experiment, we recommend that you avoid AI toys for now.
It comes as lawmakers grapple with how to regulate the AI industry. The website Politico reports the White House is now planning an executive order aimed at blocking states from issuing their own regulations to prevent a patchwork of state rules that could hamper innovation. Congress has also considered...
All right, I don't want to talk about that stuff anymore. But yeah, I just thought that was fascinating that it's one of those things I feel like just we have as human beings caught up to science fiction, where now dolls are literally Chucky exists, which is amazing. And also I wonder if anybody out there has one of those. Let's see what they're going for. Let's just see what they're going for on eBay. Give me a Kuma doll. All right. that word means a lot of things. Let me do Kuma AI doll. Nope. Okay, so the concept that this might be a hoax is up there. Anyway, I just thought that was fun, something for all of us to talk about. At the water cooler on Monday. I wanted to talk about Brown Mountain. This is what I really. And here's the really fun thing about this that I enjoyed is that there are, like, most of the videos from this. It's like you talk about like, oh, there's people keep talking about there's UFOs, but now everybody has a camera in their pocket. Why don't we have more, videos of UFOs that are real and not like someone putting a laser in the sky? These are from like 10 years ago, and it's also crazy to watch like YouTube videos from 10 years ago because like they just didn't have even like now, like Da Vinci and like things are just like free. You can just edit things and make things look like good. And yeah, it's just really fun to watch like super old things. Anyway, so the Brown Mountain lights, it's in North Carolina. They've been seeing them since 1833. And they are unexplained lights in the mountains. I know I said ghost lights in the sky, but it's all part of the sky, isn't it? I'll change the title if you need me to. It's just you and me here. But yeah, so I just wanted to take a look at some of just like the brown. It's just that there are just lights in the sky that no one understands what they're about, or no one can explain them. So we'll just take a look at this.
How's it going, everyone?
Good.
In this video, we're going to take an up-close look at the phenomenon known as the Brown Mountain Lights. This is a collection of photos I took in 2015 of the lights. First off, to get some context on where these photos were taken, let's hop over to Google Earth. Here, you can see the Wiseman's View overlook. Down here is the Linville Gorge. Over here is Table Rock Mountain, where the lights appeared that I took photos of. Hopping back over to the photos, let's dive into it.
Cool.
So here is the ridge along the top of Table Rock. These photos were taken somewhere between 9 and 11 o'clock at night, so it was pretty much pitch black. So in order to get any kind of photos that dark, the photos had to be taken at 20 to 30 second exposure times.
Huh.
So that's why you're seeing a trail of light here. This trail of light indicates that
Yeah, so sorry not to interrupt, but I am going to interrupt. We're going to see we're going to see actual video of these. I do love that these are just like long exposure photos. So you're seeing how like fast they're whipping around. People can say that it's swamp gas, which is like swamp is not on a mountain, but maybe, and that it's like a car or that it's like a human being can run around this fast. I don't like it's still literally unexplained, which I love about this. And I think these are some of the more compelling images, which I like. What do you think it is?
Those 20 to 30 seconds, whatever this light was moving through the frame over that course of time. Continuing on, you can see whatever this light was bright enough to light up the surrounding forest as it moved down through the mountain. I don't know what these lights are. I don't claim to know. A lot of people have their suspicions.
Like it's, and again, I'm just really interested and fascinated by this, because like you can see it's not on the ground, right? It's like it's reflected in the trees, it's in front of the trees and it's moving quickly. So it's like, I don't know, unknown, and I'm fascinated. I'm into it.
Either being ball lightning, some type of natural gas, aliens. Many theories are floating about what these are. But you can see here, kind of cycling between these two photos, on how the light moves from one area to another. You can see just this purple-blue glow coming from the lights and how it lights up the surrounding forest. And then it will continue and move all the way on up the mountain here, lighting up the forest as it goes. Here's another one.
Love it. Watch.
Showing the movement of this light that moves through the forest. This one I found particularly creepy, because if we zoom in here on the shape, it almost looks like some type of little phantasmal force, some little body of some kind. Almost looks like two of them. No idea what that is. Here's another series of lights floating up off the ground. You can kind of see the rock face of the mountain here, this outcropping of rocks, and all the lights are floating up above it somehow. Another one in the same location. You can see the lights moving up and down the mountain in various spots, multiple of them. Another one here.
Oh, wow.
This one's very busy with activity, all sorts of lights of different shapes and sizes.
I just want to stop for a second. He's talking a lot. Yeah, I'm just extremely compelled by this, because now there's like a bunch at once. There's like clusters of them. It's not just like one light. And I feel like when you do see them on video, it's not as compelling. I feel like these are the best pictures. I don't want to make you sit through all of these.
Some sort of green shapes in the background. These will show up and form in some other pictures as well.
I love these colors.
Again, same location, but obviously different shapes and movement of the lights. Very strange. And here you'll start to see a recurring theme of some of these lights have sort of green trails behind them, kind of linking multiple lights together.
Now, because I know that like the Aurora Borealis is, I mean, I'm not going to explain exactly what it is, but it's a chemical reaction, and it's like just like burning off of, like, the green is nitrogen, and like when there's red sprites, that's oxygen. So the fact that this has those same colors, I mean, it's not the same thing, but like the idea that it could be just like burning off some sort of excess gas, it's possible. Or it's just a tiny baby Aurora Borealis. Aurora Baby Alice.
This one, sort of on the other hand, is just a very bright white light. You can see it sort of lighting the forest around it here. As with this one, they still kind of have a purple and blue glow to them, but different than the others.
Do I have to be on?
This one is really unexplainable. You can see here the light over the course of time traveled up through the air and circled around, making strange shapes way up off the ground. Never seen anything like that before. Now we'll hop over to the top of Table Rock. This is where the kind of left side of it drops off on a cliff face, and right at the very top, a handful of photos of the lights seem to congregate right at the tip up here.
It's so cool.
In multiple orbs of some kind. And then just as quick as they were there, they would disappear. and there wasn't much left but one small light behind. But then just as they were gone, they would come back.
Wow.
Same as before.
Look at that.
Multiple balls of light sort of floating up above the rocks. Another look at them, you can see here again this sort of green trail linking multiple of the lights, and something coming out from below it here. I'm not sure what that is either.
Let's speed him up a little bit.
Same location, but now the lights are emitting a much different type of glow. It's pure green. There's no blue or purple, just green light, and again extending up from the ground, up through the sky. Again, same location, but much more spread out and smaller, and you can see it lighting up the entire area up at the top of this mountain here and lighting up the surrounding forests around it. And then this one here, great example of this green linkage I was talking about between
Yeah,
them.
what is it? Like it's like a weird umbilical cord
Sure,
between them.
some sort of energy being transferred between the two, or what it could be. This one I found really interesting, kind of further to the right on top of the mountain. But again, on the rock face, you can see the multiple rocks here. One bright purple orb here, sort of lighting the entire forest below it. You
Yeah.
can see how bright that was. Pretty amazing to see this. Got another one in the same location. Again, lighting up all the forest down below it here. You can zoom in on it. You can see kind of one big orb, a smaller one, some different shapes behind it here.
I mean, it's hard to tell too, like
And
what
finally, this one here. Very creepy.
like why people take
Two
it.
small glowing orbs lighting up
Ooh.
the side of the rock face. If you look really closely, you can almost see some type of figure standing there on the rock.
Oh. Damn. I know it's pareidoia, but man, that's a dude. That's a dude. That's a dude.
You can kind of see the two legs, maybe a little head here. Really hard to tell what that is, but whatever these were lighting up, very creepy. Anyway, that's all for today. If you like this video, please give it a like.
I did.
Subscribe.
I did like it, and I will like it. All right, so we're gonna look at a little bit more. I think this one is less. This is not still photos. This is actually what it looks like through video.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I've got like 6 or 8 of them all lined up across here, folks. Yeah. Unbelievable. Look at that. And up above. See them all?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's video.
Yeah.
See them?
You can't see those through night vision, Lauren?
Yeah. It's
Oh, you can?
all lined up too.
Now, apologies as this, like, I know it's like, this is 1080 potato vision. This is from, I think, I can't remember what it said, I think 2014 or something. And it's at night. So they're doing their level best. But the other thing that I do love about it is like, I know for certain it's not AI, and it's not like a fakery. You know, that's the thing that because I love doing that. Like, I love doing this. I love finding cool, like, weird, unexplained things, and so much of it is garbage and like obvious fakes that like I don't even get excited anymore. So it's like I got to go back in time to like find something that actually excites me now.
Yeah, this camcorder is useless.
Okay, time now is 7:50 p.m.
Oh my God, it's almost 7:50 right now.
Are you recording as you say that?
Yep.
By almost, I mean it was like 3 minutes ago.
Yes, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't lost them.
Really nice, really nice, really nice guys, really nice guys. What are we looking at next? All right, here's just one more. I think this is just one more of the Brown Mountain Lights. This is another quick one from 2010. On a moonless night, orange glowing lights down the valley.
Off to the left of Table Mountain, Bob says this might be hickory or boone. but they're way many miles off in the distance.
Or Morganton or Hickory. That's off in the gaps, but not right in the center.
Table
span
Mountain,
here.
is this?
You can see that. And then something called Hawksbill is over here.
Hawkins, excuse me.
Yeah, and then the
Table Mountain has that distinctive
Yeah.
flat top slant.
So we are waiting for the lights to reappear.
Oh, there they are.
Binoculars on
What
it.
the hell is that? Right on the edge of the
Who's got the
mountain.
binoculars?
No, an aircraft would have red and green nav lights and a strobe.
It's moving. It's moving to the left, is it?
Hold still, please.
Well, no, look at the top of Table Rock.
Gerard.
It's just floating there. See,
I don't know what he's saying.
I saw that a minute ago, just sitting
the
there.
right edge. An airplane would look different than that.
An airplane is to the
Yeah, but
to the
don't.
left.
But stay looking at right above Table Rock.
Toward us and not looking like it's moving.
This orange light is slowly rising.
Well,
We're looking-
okay, Table Rock.
Ooh.
Right? No,
Ooh.
look over,
Oh.
not the
See, here's the thing is I
flashes.
can't tell if it's
Over to
moving
the right.
or if it's Gerard effing with the
Hey,
camcorder.
sister, you watching this?
Disappear?
The end. That's sad. I'm sorry to hear that, Gerard. I don't know who that is, but here's just another. This is a very short one. So I did some research. I've only grabbed stuff from Brown Mountain to show tonight, but I could have grabbed tons and tons and tons of these. It's a phenomenon that happens all over the world. There are a lot in Japan. There are just like locations that just have unexplained lights. But then there's also there's one in Michigan, the Paulding lights, which is like very clearly like just intersection at the top of a hill that's just far enough away for people to see lights and not the car. So I think some of them can be explained, but it is just fascinating to me how many other places in the world have their own unexplained lights. And here are some from Norway.
Å, fy fader! Jeg filmer det! Jeg har det på tape! Jeg har det her! Å, dæven!
Okay, so that was really short. It was a quick one. Mercifully quick. I also just wanted to show ball lightning.
This is not CGI. You're looking at one of the rarest weather events ever recorded, ball lightning. It moves like it's alive, glowing, floating, even changing direction. Scientists still don't fully understand how it forms. Is it plasma? A magnetic bubble? Something else entirely? It lasts only seconds, and it's almost never caught on video. But this is real. Caught in the wild, a natural phenomenon that feels almost alien. Like and follow deep curiosity for more
I don't think I will. Yeah, I just wanted us to take a look at that, just ball lightning, because ooh, that went like right for somebody's car. Oh, and here's one where it goes like through the house. You tell me, is this real? It goes and looks at itself in the mirror, and then it drifts out. It just hangs out. I'm going to leave that up to you in the chat. Tell me if you think that that was real or staged or fakety. It's very old. And it looks very different from the other like, oh, here's another ball lightning, which is very different. Just that. I would still move if that happened in front of me. Let's look at that again. Is it ball lightning? Because there's like a, like right there, it's, Like the grass is different right there, right? So that's interesting. So either there was something under there that just exploded, or that's like, you know, whatever, like the blades of grass are ionized and like standing up. I'm not sure. But that's reality. Is that sometimes it's just really fast and hard to see or understand. And there's just like a cuck chair over here watching the ball lightning ball. What's this? Oh, this is just one more. I'm gonna mute it because this guy just like swears and stuff. This is another one that looks fake, but maybe it is real. I mean, like it's so rare that like scientists can't even like study it, and it's if you can't study it, then you can't reproduce it. This just looks like it's walking around, you know. So there's that. What else do I have? So that's, I mean, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a look at that stuff. We're gonna move on a little bit. I'm only going for a little under an hour. I wanted to watch two more things. This is just a fun story that I found. I didn't find it. This creator found it. I'll leave his information down below so you can give them a follow and watch some of those. But this is just one of the stories that I found really interesting.
This TikTok user, whose account is now gone, likely due to people not believing her, began posting a series of disturbing videos. Now it all started with the following video after her and her daughter were followed to her apartment by a man arguing with something that wasn't there. But this is just the beginning to a terrifying story.
I just called the police. Get out front of my door. I know you heard me. Get out front of my door. This is the last time I'm going to tell you. Get out front of my door right now. The police on the way. Go.
Now, thankfully, the man quickly leaves. However, upon watching the video back, the door to a vacant apartment across the hall opens and shuts by itself. And she goes on to explain how this, combined with the strange man, is just too weird to ignore.
Here's I promise I won't stop that much, but I just wanted to say like there's something to me about this that's like the reason we're watching this, because I mean people put stuff like this online all the time where they're just like, oh look, I was just carrying a refrigerator out the front door and something like fell on the background by itself, and it's always just like what, like it's always fake. It's always like obviously fake. Like they make it look good, but it's also just like, why are you filming yourself carrying a refrigerator out the door? Why is the camera pointed at this specific random corner of your house? Like, why is a ghost gonna reach through from the netherworld and just like open a drawer? Like it's dumb. But something about this is super authentic. The way that dude is acting to me is like authentic. I feel like when people are being all like acty schmacty and they want to like try to convince you that they're crazy, they'll like talk a lot, and he's not doing that, which to me is just like an indication that he's just being his authentic self. He's being himself, you know, unwritten. He's improvising, being his unique authentic self. Yeah, I'm sorry. He's going through something, obviously. I'm not trying to make fun of that, but I just that's what really kind of compelled me, is that this dude followed, like, I don't know, I'm not like a professional, but I've spent a lot of time in like bigger cities where there are lots of people who are like going through stuff, and are like there's like an underserved community where I see a lot of people like that, and that to me was just like very authentically that. And so it's like, okay, this isn't, to me it's like, all right, immediately, this is not faked. So that made me want to keep watching. Also, the door in the back opened by itself. Crazy. Nope.
Of 2024, this something that wasn't there, but this is just the beginning to a terrifying story.
Okay, sorry. I talked and I screwed myself up.
I know you heard.
We're all caught up.
This is the last time I'm gonna tell you. Get out front of my door right now. The police on the way. Go.
Just the dark apartment door opening.
Now, thankfully, the man quickly leaves. However, upon watching the video back, the door to a vacant apartment across the hall opens and shuts by itself. And she goes on to explain how this, combined with the strange man, is just too weird to ignore.
Yeah, so here's an update on what happened in the Ring camera footage when I was with my daughter the other day. And they stole my Ring camera, but that's another story for another day. Anyway, y'all, in the 3 years that I've lived here, I have never seen this door come open. Ever.
Like it's bolted on the outside, which is...
But in the video, you saw the door just came open. Who opened the door? Like, look at that. Like, pitch black. Like, make it make sense. Like, how? How?
After this video, she notifies the landlord, and they send up a maintenance worker to open the door.
You say the light works? Y'all, he said the light works. Oh, Lord.
You ready? Buckle up.
What is that? Y'all. What the hell is going on? Y'all see all these little kids? Should they have put kids' shoes up in there? What the? So so hold on, because no, this other day the door came open when I was in here. So if the door came open, like nah, I'm sorry, I'm not. Okay, y'all. So remember the thing? I thought it was a snake. I really thought it was some plastic, but y'all, I'm not gonna get close to this shit. But this is real snake skin. Oh my god.
So if you're just joining us, in this apartment is a pile of children's shoes and a shed snakeskin.
Look at this shit.
Feeling creeped out, she quickly left, vowing to never go back. However, upon reviewing the footage, she noticed something that left her terrified.
And I noticed something in them pile of shoes. Those frozen Elsa boots, whatever you want to call it. Those boots are my daughter's. Like, I'm gonna show y'all a picture that me and my daughter took, like, I want to say like 2 months ago. Yo, this is crazy because I really thought she just lost them at school. Those shoes belong to my daughter.
At this point, she's determined to figure out who stole all those children's shoes. And her number one suspect is the man that chased her and her daughter to her door. But first, she decides to ask around, including the property manager, to get more information.
Okay, so tell me again, like how...
Here's my thing, and I promise I'll let this play in a second, but I think that the dude following her had nothing to do with that apartment. I think the dude following her caused her to look out through her like peephole thing and see what happened and to draw her out. I don't think he has anything. I think he's a red herring. There are red herrings in real life. There's such a thing as red herrings.
How long has it been since somebody stayed in that room?
It's not just a literary device.
Oh, shit. At least 6 years.
6 years. 6 years. So y'all ain't been up there and did no type of checks, no like none of that. 6 years.
Why?
Somebody in this building must be going around here just collecting shoes. Just, I'm not gonna say collecting, stealing little kids' shoes around here. And the reason why I said that is because I've talked to at least 2 or 3 different people in this building who have said that their children been missing shoes. So I'm thinking that somebody has access to that room and they're going around stealing shoes and then taking them and putting them in there. But my question is, why though? Like, make it make sense.
Armed with this new information, she sets up a hidden camera and devises a plan.
This right here is gonna let me know who been in this building stealing these kids' shoes, and also who the hell has access to that room right there.
This is when strange things start occurring, when she begins to hear crying coming from the vacant room. But apart from seeing strangers on her floor, no one ever falls for her trap. But 2 days later, she would capture something terrifying. And what you'll see is the neighbor come out of her room after hearing the crying baby from the vacant room. But what happens after is truly disturbing.
So this is her neighbor. Acting weird. TBH. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm trying to just, I want to see right before. Yeah. It moves on its own, all right. That's really weird.
Now you can see the shoe entirely moves on its own. But before her account went completely dark, she did post one more video. The following is the final video. And let me know, what do you think?
They also update, so you can see, property manager came and put a lock on the door. And whoever was in there, the fuck? Just.
Now, I don't know if that opened and closed on its own. It definitely, I don't know if it opened on its own, but it definitely closed on its own. Sorry, we're getting this guy's face. This story from it is super disturbing. But yeah, that's kind of all I had for today. I feel like, let me just be me for a second. And say goodnight. Yeah, I just wanted to show that last one because it's so rare for stuff like that. I always feel like stuff like that is so, there's so many of those that are out there that are like fake. And I felt like that one was like pretty authentic. It didn't feel like she was digging in to like turn it into a career. Do you know what I mean? And there's so many that I've gone down those rabbit holes where I'm just like, wow, that's really cool. Like the lady who found like the rolled up rug in her backyard, and it was just like, there was just nothing in it, but she was turning it into something. Yeah, I don't know. I just really felt like that was authentic and interesting and unique. And and I just wanted to share that because I want the world to be more interesting. I just like things that are unexplained and cool and weird and not fake. And I don't know. I like it. So that's it for me. If you are watching this on the replay, I really appreciate you. Leave me a like if you don't mind and subscribe. I'm going to try to go live at least once a week. I'm not sure if it's always going to be Wednesdays, but we'll see. Many thanks to my husband, Dante, who, his name's Dante, Dante Pendragon. My husband, Mr. Activity, who forwent his live so that I may eat bread. He sold his hair to buy me a comb, and I bought him nothing. He also made me some delicious lasagna, which was fantastic. Yeah, leave me a like on the way out, and I'll try to go live. I want to just keep doing things and showing interesting things to you guys. And I would appreciate that if you would like that too. Then come say hi and do it. That's it for me. Please check me out. That's it. Everything.